Good evening, Flosstubers. It's Sam here. It's Saturday, April 29th, about 1 o'clock in the morning, because that's how I roll. I'm here with another update. I have a little bit of everything, so I should probably go ahead and get started. First, I did actually have some haul this week, and that's because of Mania, but I was excited anyway. So I ordered from 123 Stitch some fabric, and I'll show it again here in a minute, so I'm not going to go into huge details about it because, like I said, it's part of my Stitch Mania. The first is 28 count Lugana in Golden Blossom. That looks pretty close to that. I'll explain again in a minute. Okay, the next is 32 count African Daisy Joblin. So I'm not quite sure how they differ, but I guess we'll see. I really think I'm gonna like this one though. I don't think it's very mottled, just very slightly. Anyways, it's a nice soft yellow. And then I decided to try some of the John James tapestry needles, the size 24, just the shorter ones. So I'm gonna see how those work out. I've actually had this order for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 days and held off on playing with these needles to make a haul part of this video first. So, okay, wait. All right, moving on. The next thing I have is whips that I've worked on. And of course, you know, we had the end of Jesse's birthday sale, and a couple other things for other groups. I actually got quite a bit of stitching done this week, and I was on fire. Like, I wanted to work on things and I wanted to get a lot done, so it was pretty awesome. The first one, sorry, I got a fly. The first one is the Cat Trio from World of Cross Stitch magazine, issue 238, and it's on Joblin. This is how far I've gotten. And I realize as I'm stitching this that it's going to be really hard to tell what it is until I get the back stitching done. But I think it's adorable. And see, this down here is supposed to be in these colors too, but I changed them to purple. And actually, I was entertaining myself a little bit when I was stitching this because I keep everything in this bag, okay? And I would reach in the bag and I'd pull out a color, find the color on the chart, and stitch one strand from beginning to end in this color. Then I'd set it aside and pick the next color until I'd run through all the colors, and then I put them all back in and start again. And it just, I don't know, it meant that I got to work a little bit on various parts of the pieces, which is why you'll see like just a little bit over here. And I got to see how these colors would work out since I picked them out myself. And I don't know that that's one of my strong suits. So I'm really excited about how well that one is coming along. Okay, next. This fly is really bugging me, so I'm sorry that I'm gonna keep waving around. You can tell it's becoming summer. The flies are back. Oh, throwing stuff around. Okay, next thing I got to work on is my Advent animal. This is Odette Owl. I love that name, Odette. And I got quite a bit done. I'm like really close to a finish on this one. I was just missing a couple colors out of my bag, so I got quite a bit done. I'm excited about that one. So next, I did get a little bit worked on my birthstone dragons for my son's asleep over there, so I'm hoping he doesn't make an appearance. I started on it for Jessie Marie's birthday sale for the Diamond Day, and I worked on it a little bit more after that, but this is how far I got. I actually mixed up 2 of the colors and therefore had to frog like half of it and then start all over again. So, and forgive me once again, I don't know where the camera is, so I look all over the place. And I really hope I'm speaking loud enough because I don't want to have to film all this again. But anyway, the next one I worked on was Faith. And it is, once again, upside down, right? Yeah. It is getting very close to completion. I just need to finish the A right here, the big F right here. I believe there's one more dragonfly. There's the start of his wings right there. Down here, and then beating. So, next month, because of Stitch Mania, I may not touch it at all, but as soon as I do, the next time I do, it should get finished. So. Next, because of the ABC day on Cross Stitch Finish Line, I had to pick a K, and then so I worked on this Snowflakes Are Angel Kisses ornament. I know there's not a lot of fabric outside of where the ornament's at, but it's okay because I just folded around and sew some fabric on the back. I'll show you in a minute what that looks like. That one's really close to done. In fact, I think I'm already down a color. Like I've completed one of the colors. So next, last one. I have worked on my Haid some, but it's so insignificant that I'm not even gonna pull it out. Maybe 100 stitches. Just I opted to work extra days this week, so that hasn't left me much time at home. And when I am home, like today, all I've wanted to do is sit on the couch. No gumption at all. Okay, so for Jessie Marie's favorite colors, I thought this one fit really well, and so I worked on it. And the colors were maroon. Now this is looking more purple or pinkish purple on there, but it really is darker in person. And you can see he's got some purple in his hat. And then the pumpkin, of course, is the start of orange. I didn't get a whole lot of pumpkin done, but look at those bats. I love how the bats like pop against the shiny background. I'm hoping once the back stitching is done around the mouth and stuff that it will too. And of course I still need to redo that French knot because his eyeball is almost gone, but it's getting some progress. So. And that's it for my lips. I'll get to that in a minute. I do have a couple finishes this week. I thought it was really exciting. So, first, show you. Sorry about this. Where did it go? Oh. This is how I finish out my ornaments. This one's for my nephew. And this one, all I had to do was change 5 to a 7 because, as I've said before, it took me 2 years to finish this thing. And then I just sewed some fabric onto the back and used some ribbon, tied around the sides. It's not the most beautiful thing, but he's young and won't care. So, and I finished that one because I finished his brother's finally. Got his name down the side. I'm pretty sure that comes out completely backwards, but for me it looks right. So, and then I put 2017 over here. And then I just need to fully finish this one into an ornament. Lastly was one thing I'm not even sure how I'm finishing it yet, but it's for my daughter. It's from Pokemon. It's Sylveon. It's her favorite Eevee evolution and one of her favorite Pokemon, period. Very girly looking, man. She likes the girly Pokemon. Those are my finishes. They're all smalls, but believe it or not, I started them in July and August, so it's taken me this long just to get a run. Oh, I have one more. And this one's a bookmark. Little seahorse. This is the one I told you I only had about this last inch to do. So, and then I just, it's not neat, but I'm keeping it for myself, so who cares. But I put this peel and stick stuff on the back and then just folded the fabric over, but of course it was too short, so then I just took pieces and stuck them on the sticky stuff. That's it. Okay, those are my finishes. So, I've lost my notebook that tells me what I'm supposed to say. Okay, we've done haul, we've done whips, and we've done finishes. Am I just blazing through this tonight or what? It's okay. The lengthy part is coming up. Before, I told you I had mania plans-ish, but I had to discuss purchases with the husband and get it all just gathered around. Now, I still don't have, I'm not going to plan out specific dates, like this project is this day and this project is this day. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to work on whatever I feel like each time. I'm planning on trying to do one start a night each night that I'm at work, and then on the nights that I'm home, I'll probably just work on my Habe. So Heaven and Earth Design, is that how we're saying it? Habe? I don't know. That's how I say it. So I got Mania pretty well planned out. I've got almost everything kitted, and like I said, most of my patterns are digital, and the new ones that I bought are the same because it's the quickest way to get them. Plus they're on Etsy and they're cheaper that way. So I have made it to where I could show you all of these on my phone because I know I did horrible at describing last time. So, and then we'll get to the ish part at the end. So my first one is an empty pouch. Look. That's because I'm not actually putting it in a pouch. It is going to be the new Heaven and Earth Design. Enough of y'all said, I just got to do it. So this is Phantom of the Masquerade by Melissa Dawn at Heaven and Earth Designs. And, oh man, what was that? Oh, that's a little better. Sorry, my screen is really reflective apparently. So I just think she's gorgeous. I can't wait to work on that. It will not be day one though. I can tell you that. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have the first off. It's payday. Whoever has payday off. Okay. Next. Oh, no, I can't go next. That one is going to be stitched on the 28 count Golden Blossom. And see, there's so much gold in this that I figured if some peeks through, at least this will kind of match it. And I'm going to be doing 1/1 on this. So I'm really excited about that one. Okay, next is, I'm so organized, can't you tell? Okay, we've got, okay, this is my next one. Can you tell what it is? Want to take a guess? Okay, it is the bookmarks that I said that I'm going to be making for my kids' teachers. There's the Let Your Imagination Soar with some hot air balloons. I'll be making for my daughter's teachers. And this one is It's a Perfect Day for Reading a Book. And I'll be making that for my son's teacher. So, and because I got it on sale at Joann's, they were getting rid of a bunch of stuff, and I got a whole roll of it for 97 cents. I'm putting it on this bright red 14 count Ada. This is actually both the bookmarks in one stretch. So that makes 2 more starts, and I'm really hoping it all looks really good on this. We'll see. I am so sorry I hit my iPad. Okay. So that's starts number 2 and 3. Next, I decided to also participate in the Brooks Books Alice in Wonderland stitch along that happens, I want to say it's the 6th of each month. And so this one will probably start whatever day that is, and it's Cheshire Cat. I think he's adorable. I have a thing for cats. And my two favorites were Cheshire Cat and the Mad Hatter. And I decided to go ahead and start with Cheshire Cat. And his loveliness will be on, I really wish I knew what count this was. This beautiful mottled purple blue fabric that I need to iron because somehow it just got tossed in the bag. That was my fault, I'm sure, or my kids. My daughter was kind of helping me kit the other day. I've got a little bit more about that later. So, am I speaking clearly enough? Oh my goodness, help me. I am such a scatterbrain tonight. But I was so itching to make another video. I was itching to make another video. So, you get what you get. Okay. Next is Easter tree. I found this on Etsy and I can't remember who posted it, but I will try and put a link down below in case you're interested. She does have a buy two get one free, that is kind of blurry, sale going on right now. Personally, I didn't find anything else I wanted, so a lot of her pieces are full coverage pieces, and I've got enough on my plate right now. I don't need to be adding big pieces just yet. This one's pretty big, but okay. So I will be stitching this on 32 count linen, my antique white, I believe. It says oyster. Oyster? It's kind of an off-white color. Anyway. With all the bright colors, I didn't figure I mean, it has so many different colors in it. I didn't feel like a colored back or a hand-dyed fabric. I wouldn't even know what color to get to best not clash with anything. Plus, I feel like it's going to really pop on white like it does in this picture. So, that's why this. And see, I haven't even pulled the threads for that one yet. I'm still working on it. Mania is right around the corner, y'all. Like 2 days. And I'm still getting prepared. Okay. Now last video, last Mania video, I was trying to explain this project, this one I call Love and Cat. It's on the black 14 count Aida. I said it was a white cat, right? Anyways, it's a white cat with some red flowers, and it says all you need is love and a cat. And this is really funny, y'all, because I got a cat today. It's the first one my husband and I have owned since we first moved in together, before we ever got married. Like house cat, first one we owned. So excited. We actually adopted a bobcat. We found a baby bobcat and we nursed it, you know, day and night for a week and a half. And then we decided it was too aggressive for our family because we have small kids and we have a dog. And if it gets bigger and it continues to be that aggressive, then that's going to be a problem. So we went ahead and found somebody that has experience with bobcats, had a bobcat previously and was looking for one, and gave it to him, and he's who actually gave us a cat. So you can even see, like, it's very aggressive. I actually even have one here on my eye. Yeah, that's when I decided, okay, maybe a bobcat is not what I'm looking for. So I digress. Anyways, the next one I didn't explain, I don't think, at all. It's called I call it Welcome to Christmas, because why is this all so blurry? Come on, focus. Because it's Christmassy themed, and it says Welcome to Jones's, and of course I'll change that. It has all the letters to change it. Of course, I just need to make that O and A and the N and M, and we're good. So, and I really want to hang. I want to finish this one by Christmas so I can hang it on the front door. But we'll see. I make no promises, because the more I do that, the more I disappoint myself. But I'm very excited about that one. And for it, I have some 32 count Joblin. So, and I'll do 2/2. Make it nice and big. Make it look presentable for the door. You know, I even put a sticker over here by the camera, and I still forget to look at the sticker. It's awesome. Okay, the next one is Lizzie Kate. Good things come to those who stitch. I think this one's very cute. I'm still debating maybe some thread changes, maybe for either the border, or I don't really want to change the flowers necessarily, maybe the background behind them. Anyway, I'll be starting this whatever day is the Lizzie Kate. Well, I think it started April 25th and goes through May something, so I'll be starting this one pretty soon, so I hit both those things. And I am putting it on this pretty pink, see if I can show you, model fabric. It shows up really well, y'all, on that. It's a little lighter maybe, but it shows up. I had started a different project on this one and then decided it was not a project I was going to be able to finish, and I'm still in the process of farming those stitches. So, but there's more than enough room here to stitch this. What number am I up to? I did not even keep count. I started 1, 2, 3, 8. I want to say it's 8. And I told you my daughter was helping me to kit these. Can you see her handwriting? Because I put what threads are in here in case I need to pull them, because I don't have 2 for multiple projects. And so that's what's there, and her handwriting is there. So, good memories. Oh wow, I'm already up to 22 minutes. This is going to be my longest video. Okay, the next one is, and I don't have a very good picture of it, and I am not doing it on black because I just didn't like the way this looked, but I liked everything about it. It says, "Our nest is blessed," and it's got a bunch of birdies and flowers, and it's gonna be pretty. So, and it is also going on the same purple as a Cheshire Cat, and I got this from ABC Stitch Therapy in Houston, or it's near Houston. It's in Spring, Texas. It's 32 count in Dusk by Silk Weaver. Weigart Belfast. They have a lot of words written on this thing, but I thought it was pretty. It's one of those, I don't have like a local needle workshop. I just have the big box stores. And so I was in Houston for one of my son's doctor's appointments, and I was staying with my parents, and me and my grandmother decided to drive up to ABC Stitch Therapy so I could see what it was like to look at all the hand-dyed fabrics and touch them and decide what I wanted that way. And I ended up buying 2 different ones, the pink and the purple, the 2 that you just saw. So it was very exciting. I would love to go back. There's also one in San Antonio. I want to say it's called Stitches from the Heart. Anyways, I've been there, and that's where I got one you'll see in a little bit. And it's really cool. And it's only 3 hours away instead of 8 hours, so I might make it there again someday. And actually, here's the fabric from that one. It's that beautiful, that light just does not do this color justice. It is so rich and so pretty, and that's a little better. See? It screams autumn, golden brown, and just beautiful. And with that one, as I've showed you before, I am doing this gorgeousness. Okay. Have I made it through them all? I feel like I'm missing one. Hold on, let me flip. Oh, Stitchovia. Y'all know this one. Everybody's doing it. I bought the very first one. I'm not gonna worry about buying the other pieces till I get this done. And that is going on the yellow that I bought. The 32 count African Daisy Joplin. So I thought the quotes are meant to make you feel good and empower yourself, and nothing says happy like yellow. So I think that's gonna work. We'll see. I may be crazy. Whatever. Okay. So that gets me through haul, whips, finishes, and mania. I have 2 more things to talk about. First, I do the bullet journal. I've noticed some stitchers do. It's kind of it's a new thing for me, but I found that when it comes to my cross stitching, it really seems to be working. Give me just a moment here to move all of this stuff out of my way. So I'm trying to find it. It ran away. It said, no, we're not doing this tonight. Hold on. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. I did. Okay, this is mine. It is I got it from Barnes & Noble. And it's a moleskin. This pretty tan color. And I'm going to show you kind of in the middle. It's got all these little dots so that you can kind of do whatever you want. Now, I have seen some amazing bullet journals. The doodles, the font, the everything is just gorgeous. You will not be seeing that in my journal. I'm just being honest with you. My handwriting is the pits, and I try and be kind of neat. I try to be original. I've come up with a couple original ideas and then decided I hated them. So don't expect a whole lot here, but I did want to show you a couple things that I have found really cool. First is the way that I keep track of challenges. And this is ever evolving. Like, even between April and May, I have made several changes. So I'm going to kind of show you April's, even though it's a mess, and then explain how I changed it up for May. So, and there's the Disney Marie birthday salad where I organized, if you really want to know. Okay, so like, this one is for USCG, Ultimate, I did that so backwards, UCSG, Ultimate Cross Stitch Group. And it was the tribute to my honeys that we did earlier this month as a tribute to a member that passed away. And I put when the start and end dates are. This one only lasted 24 hours. I write whether or not I write post to start. This one's goal was to get 157 stitches, and then post to finish. And then when I've done it, I just kind of color the box next to it. Here, I'll check it. And so one of the things that changed between that month and this month is I've color coded each of my groups. So you see how all these purple right here, our Ultimate Cross Stitch group, this black one should be, but again, I didn't figure it out till later. So then this one is Cross Stitch It's Fun. You know, we had the Stitch a Chick earlier this month, and here's the Lizzie Kate. Goes from, this is so backwards in the screen, I'm probably gonna totally confuse y'all. From April 25th to May 25th. So somewhere in there I'll start the Lizzie Kate, but after May 1st so that it's part of Mania. And then of course a Stitch Mania and Cross Stitch Finish Line. And I give it a whole nother page because like Ultimate Cross Stitch Group, they add theirs spontaneously. They don't plan out the whole month like some of the other groups. So I want to give myself space in case that happens. Then, yay, it's May! And this is when we got the Bobcat that we sadly did not keep. He was awesome, but no. And when I posted my first YouTube video, and other fun things just to take note of. Actually, both those happened in April, but I didn't have an April page like this, so whatever. Okay, so then this is May's unstarted. So like this one, the triple play is to have a new start, a finished object, and a fully finished object. I have all three written so that I can check them off. This one is to do 2017 stitches on one project for the year 2017. And I'll put, like, each time I post an update saying I did 427 stitches, I'll write a 427 there. And then the next and next and next until I know that it's fully updated, and then I'll color finish and I know I've done it. So there's that. The next thing I borrowed from Trisha the Left-Handed Stitcher. And I'll kind of show you, because I started this halfway through a month, I just kind of had a little add-in page because I'd already made my May section and didn't want to put an April thing in my May section. So I'll kind of show you this, and then I'll show you where I've got it set up for more. And I did not tell you about my Issue Mania. I promise I'm going to get to it. I keep forgetting. So I listed out each of my projects and my little code names for them because I don't necessarily know their true names in all cases. Anyways. And here at the top of the month is all the dates. And I have a black X each time I worked on it. A red X if it got finished. A green X if it was a new start. I did not start anything this month because Mania is 2 days away. For real. Okay. So, and these yellow, you see where it's colored in? I had plans to work on that project on that day. So then we'll see if there's an X on it. I did it. If it was just left yellow, then I failed. Fail at life. Okay. I really hope I'm talking loud enough. So that's that. And then it became much more beautiful in May. And you see all that. And I had already created May, and then I ended up finishing that one, so that's where that got. I put all the start dates for each of my projects here. All the blue ones are projects that I currently have going. Purple are my Mania plans. Pinks are my Ish plans. These are the other Advent animals that I may start throughout Mania as extra starts. So that's why they're separate, and that's why they're Ish. Because if I don't need them, I'm not going there. But I don't know how many days I'm going to work this month, or if I'm just going to have the oomph to start a new thing one day. So I have 12 planned definite starts. And then there's all these. So there's that. So I'm very excited about progress. Progress. There's my Ish plans. I did remember. One of the things I wanted to mention before is Loving Cat and Nest is Blessed. Two of my projects were from the World of Cross Stitch magazine, August 2016. And the Welcome to Christmas is from the Ultimate Cross Stitch Christmas 2016. So I was supposed to say that earlier and I forgot. Lastly, my daughter has decided she wants to cross stitch, and she's tried a couple times, but she's never stuck with anything. So my being on YouTube now for cross stitching has made her adamant that she is going to start and finish a project, and so she can be on Flosstube. So I told her I let her make her own little mini Flosstube, and I'm going to add it onto the end here. So little surprise. And we'll go from there. We'll see how it goes. So, and I'm probably, next time I do a tag, I'll probably let her hang out with me, and we'll see how it goes. So, let me know what you think about me including that, because it's not something I've seen before on here, and I'm not sure how welcome it would be. But anyways, so that's everything. I am excited for a great Stitch Mania, and lots of great videos. I have been checking out new videos left and right. Everybody has started making some Flosstube videos, and I subscribe. If I see them, I hit it. So I'm very excited about all the progress everybody is going to make. So I hope everyone has a great stitching week, and I will see y'all next time.
Hey Flosstube, my name is Lexi. I'm new at cross stitching, and I am making an elephant for my Nana called Little Ellie's. It's designed by Fiona Crunch. So the thread that I'm using is 38.25 and 563. And the thread is DMC. My mom is teaching me how to do cross stitching. You may know her. Well, go check her out at Sammy J's Stitches. So Sammy J Stitches. Bye.